Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 24. If you're new here, this is a channel about cross stitch. That's what I mainly talk about, a little tiny bit about life stuff or some stories once in a while, but it's just what you get with me. So if you like what you see, stick around, like, subscribe, comment, do those things. If you're coming back at me, thank you again for choosing to spend some time with me. I know people's lives are busy and there's a lot of people out there that you could choose. I even get overwhelmed with the Flosstubers that I watch. There's just so many anymore, but I want to listen to them all. So let's jump into things. Updates. I'm sure you noticed it's a little bit of yellow lighting, so some of my stuff may not show out color-wise properly. There's a storm on the horizon. They're calling 3 to 6 inches of snow here in the next 36 hours. So I'm excited. We really only had like 2 snows this winter. So love me, hate me. I do like my winter. So yeah. Other than that, we did the deed yesterday of taking taxes in. So that ought to be fun. No, really. If Shelly's watching me, hi, honey. Other than that, the kids are doing well. My youngest son, who, if you have been here all along, is a cross-country runner, and he broke his foot back in September, I believe, of last year. Track season's starting right now, so he's doing his practice and stuff, so we're fingers crossed that everything goes well. He didn't do anything when he broke his leg. He was just running during a meet and it broke, so hopefully it was just a fluke. So we're back into the swing of those kind of things. Other than that, my other 2 kids are basically working and going to school and doing their stuff. So but all right, what have I been up to this week? I went a little cray-cray over the weekend with project bags. So I may mention this a couple times in the video. I am prepping for Mania a little bit. I'm gonna do a Mirror Mania. Still working out organizing stuff for it, but I'm gonna show you my bags that I made. So again, this is Vanna Pfeiffer's. Oops, I'd have lost my whole pile. This is Vanna Pfeiffer's envelope project bag tutorial is where I got it. So I got this material from a wonderful viewer, and we met actually through the Common Threaded Stitcher on Instagram in August of last year, and I fell in love with this, and she sent it to me. So love, love, love. The next one I have, the next few are specific for Mania. So a summer bag. Its inside is some anchors. An Americana bag. These will make sense. I don't have my mirrors with me right now, but a winter bag. So from my mirrors that I'm gonna do, it's the Queens and it's the Seasons. So I'm calling this one a fall bag. I still have a few things I need to do on these bags, and a spring bag. This one was fun. So this right here is actually a panel from a quilting store, and I just made it specifically to the direction I wanted it to be. I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, I still need to put the plastic square and the Velcro in here for those bags. I absolutely had no little vinyl things. So yeah, that was that. So that's pretty much like my crafty bug, other than some fully finishes I'm gonna share with you. But before we get to the fully finishes, I have a finish. I'm so excited. I finished, I just lost something. I'm sure I have to pick it up. I finished Hello Spring by Plum Street Sampler. Let me see what I lost. Oh, it's all my fun finishes. Hold, please. All right, back at you. This is on Queen Anne's lace is the fabric. I did everything uncalled for, and it's amazing how the colors pop. So when I was stitching these, to me in the picture, this looks like pink. It's like not. And this, but once you put it together, these colors together, it pops like that. So I'm doing all of these, all 4 of these this year. So pretty excited about this finish. I need to get it fully finished along with a couple of the other spring ones that I've done so that when I jump into spring, I have some stuff to put on display. So, I mentioned FFOs. I'm super excited about this little crafty bug I got all of a sudden. So, this was a freebie queen bee, and it came with all the finishing supplies, and I finished it into a little bag. I'll probably stuff something in here. I'm going to put the name of what it is right here because I don't remember. This is an Italian designer. I won this as a free kit at my cross stitch retreat that I go to in October. So super easy stitch, and it's a hard material here. This was kind of stiff for me to cross stitch on, but it was fun. So there's that. The next one is a hands-on design. I think it's called Sunshine. Well, the title of the chart says Sunshine on the Stem. So hands-on design. I love this so much. I love me some sunflowers. So this was super fun to stitch. My first time ever putting like a wool applique on. These are not stitched. Those cut out. I did what Kathy said on her thing. She's just like, she gives you extra. She's like, just cut it. If it's too big, just cut another one. And it becomes uniquely mine. So I really, really like this. And last but not least, this is an oldie. According to this, I stitched it when I was still single. So, and I finished it in 2000. I think it says 8. The lighting's horrible in here today, so I can't read it. But whine a bit. Whine a bit, you'll feel better. So, funny, cute little story about this. The material, not funny. The material is from my sister. She actually stitched this thing and gave it to her neighbor, I believe, as a Christmas gift, and she turned it into a flat fold, the one with the wedge. I didn't take the time to rewatch that video. I need to do that. But I fell in love. This is like wine glasses that have spilled. And I loved it, so I asked for the scrap, and I actually purposely offset it so that you could see that. So, awesome, cute, love it. So those were I just kind of felt like I needed to get a few fully finishes done, so I whipped those out. The bug kind of just inspires me every once in a while. I have a pile of like, oh, I'm going to fully finish these this year. So, that's that. Let's jump into my whips. I actually have probably about 5. So I stitch on this next chart every single day. Live Simply. It is by the Stitches Through the Years. I'm stitching it on 25 count Lugana Heritage. And it is... All right, it's going to feel like, if you remember this from last time, that I've not done much. Since last time, it's the grass. I am obsessed with getting the grass in. I put all those motifs down there, and I was so happy when I finished this hill part. But it'd be wonderful if next week I come back and that grass down there is completely done. That is my goal, and I will report back to you next week. Let's hope for it. Cheer me on, because that's my first time doing like such full coverage of something like that. Well, that's not true. I guess Harry Potter had... I'm stitching it 1/1 too, so I don't know why I do that to myself, but I do. Now the next one, I love stitching this one. I love sharing this one with you. I love sharing it on social media. One Nation. Again, I'm doing this as a SAL, so hashtag One Nation SAL. I'm stitching it on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. And we stitch 1 state and 1 star a week. Holy smokes, my needle was not where it was supposed to be. Hold. I'm going to show you this. I am at, there you go. That's what you get. So last night, it's hard to see. I got the word New Hampshire is my one for this week. And a new star. Again, if you even think you have this, I think this goal has been awesome, and it's so much, it takes stress off of 1 star, 1 state, and I just get it done. And I've had so many comments that, like, it just doesn't make it seem like such a big project. I'll have it done in less than a year. What I hope to is once I have it done, that's going to leave me a couple weeks, and I'm going to send it in for my Christmas present to have it framed, because that is a beauty. All right, the next one is another Sal. Everybody, I'm sure you've heard about it. Baby, It's Cold Out. Baby, It's Cold Sal. It's a heartstring samplery in honor of Leanne. I'm stitching it on 28 count mocha that's been hand dyed by me. And I'm doing the blue conversion based on my life with Miss Sassy. So this is where I'm at. I don't know that you can really see. This blue is a poppin'. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, yeah. It's fun to stitch. Right now I'm into the words, and I can stitch words and not bother me. So it just kind of, I can just get through them. So my next piece, this was on my Whipco board for the month of March, so I put some time into it. It's not finished. The way I'm doing my Whipco is when they come out, I definitely stitch on them for that month. My goal is to get a bingos throughout the year by stitching on them. So anyway, this is a Country Cottage Needleworks Dream Big. I'm stitching it on just a hand-dyed linen by me. It doesn't even say what it is. And this is where I'm at on it. I basically got the leaf at the top done of the carrot. There's a carrot here. So this will probably stay out for the spring stitching. Tis the season. This next one, I sporadically got this out. Nope, that's a lie. This was scheduled for my acrostic for the month of February, and I hadn't gotten it out yet. So I popped it out. When did I pop it out? Just this last week, on the 19th, so just a few days ago. This is Daisy by Nora Corbett. And I'm stitching it on 28 count antique white Joblin, so no hand dye, no fancy nothing. I actually literally got just these wings, which is kind of hard to see, the white on white. It's on her little face. Anyway, I love stitching me these. They're so beautiful. I did decide to do that skin tone just 2/2 instead of the 1/1, which is kind of popular with the mirrors. I don't know. I was looking up at a mirror I have on the wall that's framed, and it's been there. The skin, from my distance, it doesn't make a difference that the skin is 2/2 versus 1/1. So I don't know that I'm gonna focus on 1/1s, because I have a lot of mirrors in my near future, and when you do skin 1/1, it takes so much more time. So anyway, enough of that. So that was my stitching for this week. To me, it seems like, I mean, that was a lot of 5 projects, but it was the finish. I was focused so much on my Hello Spring finish. I did quite a few days on that. So we're gonna move into, so I'm going to take a drink, sorry. We're going to move into my haul section. So first off, oh, I should have taken this out. It's my fabric of the month from Color and Cotton. Sorry. I was somewhat prepared and not prepared, huh? So look at that blue. It's called Stratus. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of here. Oh, you can't see with this yellow light lighting in here today. It's a blue. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous for, well, right now to add to my collection because that's what I do. But I love me these colors. I love being in 2 different Fabric of the Month clubs. That's the only clubs I'm in, but yeah. The next one was I jumped on the bandwagon of these Bags Plus. Yeah, Bags Plus. I think I found her on Instagram is where it is. Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitches actually is the one that I learned about these things from. But they're these little, this is a super tiny one. This literally holds 6. So this will be like a travel piece to where the bobbins fit in here. And there's a little, I could put like little something here if I needed to. This is a clip for like, I don't know. And then the second one holds 12. It has 12 of them and a bigger spot. Still, these are little for like a littler project, like my whirligigs or something like that. I couldn't help. Look at that hedgehog. Can't stop myself from these little guys. I have a pattern that has hedgehogs for all 4 seasons in my cart on 1, 2, 3. I can't stop myself. Animals are so cute. Okay. I also got a hold of 3L threads. It was an Instagram purchase of, this is still in the bag, but Stitch Over 2 by Hands On Design. Stitch Over 2 all day through. So I'm going to stitch this up. I love that little strawberry in the house. And again, see, she sends the wool with you. Too cute. It was too cute. It's not exactly newer. I'm sure it's been out for a while. What does it say? I'm sure it says in here somewhere, but I don't know how I missed it, but I saw it 2018, so it's a couple years old. And then from Lindy Stitches, the sticker plates. Trisha had them on her site, and sorry, there was a little glare. I want to add that to, like I said, on the wall over here. I've showed it on this channel before, but I have a Mirabilia that is Autumn Skies. I believe that's the title of it. So that's the reason. See that? And this would let me put the date on it and a special note. Like specifically, I stitched that, and it reminded me of my daughter. So it's just wild and free, and her hair's curly and crazy, and that's my daughter. So that was my haul. Now here is a super fun part I'm excited about. Mail and find. I am so blessed. I showed you that I was stitching the Baby It's Cold Outside Sal. I had put a Stitchy Wish, and one of my followers on Instagram, and also watches my videos, chose to fulfill my wish. So I'm reaching down here. Thank you so much, Becky. I am still blown away that, like, I didn't expect all of it. I'm blown away. What I'm talking about is Hands On Designs, Scary Apocalypse. She sent me all the charts. I've wanted them and just not done it. And I was like, well, it's a wish for me to have them, so I'm gonna put it out there. I want to do these like to hang up here and do decorations. So this is gonna come out sooner than later. This actually is going to push some of my Halloween, Dark October Halloween from last year into the, and I've never done this. Like, I'm not sure exactly when they're coming back out because I want to start these super bad. Yeah. Again, thank you so much, Becky. And the next one is, all right, that was crazy. There may be a splice. I'm definitely cutting out that craziness that just happened. The doorbell rang, and my little Pomeranian, my big dogs will bark, but my Pomeranian think it needs to eat whoever comes to the door. Anyway, moving on. The next thing that I got was from a follower that follows me on both here and on Insta. And during Christmas time, when I was doing all my tea, she reached out to me and wanted to send me some. I love tea. I can't start my day without tea. So yeah, she asked me if she could have my address to send me a couple things, and I was floored yesterday when the mail came. I actually even broke the rule of Flosstube. She sent me, Trinka, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, a tea tumbler to where I can make my fresh tea and leave it in this canister. The thing that's so really cool, and I hadn't even told her this in the message yet. I've mentioned on here before that I work at General Motors on a millwright. Well, I used to be a carpenter, so this is made out of wood. This is gorgeous. And it was just like, how awesome was that? Because I'm actually a card-carrying carpenter in the General Motors world. But what did I mean by I broke the rules? Let me make sure. So many people, they save their stuff before they use it. I couldn't. I busted out this tea. Her sister owns a tea shop in Texas. So coconut tea was amazing, and I'm going to be trying the cherry Christmas tea. Nope, it's not Christmas, but I'm not even going to stop myself. So I will be trying that too. But the coconut tea was fun. I love the flavor. So, and she also sent me a couple charts. Bless Our Land and George and Martha. I absolutely love these. Love them, love them. So thank you so much. I was blown away. My family, they made fun of me when I was like, first of all, I was like, I didn't order anything. And then not like that. I mean, I've got a couple things coming. Hence the doorbell if I didn't get it sliced together right. But anyway, this community is amazing. I like my teas. I start every day. This is a tea every day. That's just how I do my thing. So, all right, so that was my mail. And I'm going to jump into plans. I'm discombobulated. Can you see that? The doorbell ring has got me all like... So today is the 25th. I know I don't mention that in my videos, but today's the 25th. So every 25th of every month I do Christmas stitching, and I am pulling out Noel from Jardin Privé for this month, which is because it's on my Whipco board. I can't believe Christmas came out on my Whipco board in the winter. Anyway, this one, if you recall, I struggled with it greatly because I didn't dig it out. I struggled with it greatly because it's on a very dark maroon-ish red fabric, and I'm stitching it with white thread. My sister stitched it, completed it. Hers looks gorgeous. My friend Julie is stitching it. Very similar color scheme. It may be exact. And she's doing it. I gotta get this done. Gotta get it done. So that's my plans for today. I have been inspired to do a new start for leap year. There's a big thing going on with some of them words. Some fellow floss tubers to where, you know, you have 4 years to do it. 2 Martini Stitches is the one that like started this, and it's snowballing. So I don't have a lot of stuff kitted up. I'm pointing back here because like my bag of goodies is back here. I think I need to fix that because it makes it easier to go, oh, I want to do a no start. Let me grab it out because it's kitted. But for a Christmas present to myself, I enjoyed stitching the Alforce Embroideries Emerald City last year with my sister. Opie, hush. So, Opie. So, I bought Home Sweet Home from 1884 Stitchery. I don't even know if that does it justice. And I bought the full kit. So, I'm just going to start that on... Here's what it looks like. I'm going to start that, and the deal is that you start on leap year, so you have 4 years to get it done. So the material, I haven't decided if I'm going to dunk this in some tea. It's just a cream colored fabric, and I may dunk it in some tea. These came along with it, with the bobbins to put it on. So I got a little bit of prep work to do. And then this is the chart, and that's everything. I got a little bit of prep work to do, but I think I'm gonna start that on for a leap year new start. Another thing that I got going in the works, Steel City Stitchers is somebody that I watch. Those 4 girls are awesome. Jody, one of the girls in the group, come out with a March Stitchy Madness bracket, and it's super cute. So I'm gonna get that filled out. Basically, you pick 4 whips and 4 starts, and each day pick 1 to work on and move that piece to the next bracket. So it explains it right here. If they've got a Facebook group, I'll put it here again, the name of their group that you can find on Facebook, but it's Steel City Stitchers. If you just Google that, well, if you just search that on Facebook, it would pop up. Other than that, I have my Mira Mania that I'm working on and kitting up, still trying to gather up all the DMCs and probably get those bominated, finish up their bags. I'm a girl that makes working copies, so of those big charts, so I've got to get my working copies made, pick out my fabric. I'm not wanting to wait till the last minute, so I'm putting all this stuff on me now. So that's what I got going on for this upcoming week. And yeah. All right, I want to do something. I watched a video yesterday from a Flosstuber that's been doing this for a long time, and she's got 20,000 subscribers, and she kind of made me nervous, but I really don't have that many followers yet, so hopefully this is not a thing I have to worry about. I want to give something away because this community is so amazing. They're just full of love, and there's just so many angels out there and good people. So I have a couple of really old Lizzie Kates that I had stitched. And so basically, I'm not having you answer any special questions. You leave any comment below in the messages, then you have a chance to be one of the 2. One of them that I have is called Angel Works. This is a number 48 chart, so this is an oldie. And the next one is Let Love Be Your Guide, and it's a number 25 chart, so it's even older. The Flosstuber that I'm referring to, she got spammed. So again, you have to be 18. Do not say giveaway, and I would like for you to be a subscriber. But she came on and her title was giveaway winners, and she announced the 4 winners for $50 gift cards to different places, and she received 12 emails for 4 winners because somebody went out and just made a fake, like if the name was Sue Smith, they made SueSmith@hotmail.com. They sent an email saying, oh, I'm your winner, da, 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 and I won an Amazon gift card. So she sent it out, and then the real Sue Smith emailed her later, and it was a whole thing. It's just horrible. She's like lost all faith in giveaways, but I don't know how you could verify that, but I hope it doesn't happen to me. Anyway, leave any comment below. And if you don't want to be, when I contact you, if you're not interested in the chart, you can just tell me that. I won't be offended at all. These are some old Lizzie Kates, and they may not be the thing that you're interested in right now. I'm not offended at all. So anyway, any comment below will get you entered into that. And that's it. I'm going to just keep on stitching. You keep stitching. Enjoy your life. And I'm going to send you much love. Bye.